Hi, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Today I am working on Christy's collage, which is a challenge that you can find at Junk Journals, Crafts and More. It's a Facebook group. Christy also has a YouTube, and it is 4 a.m. Junk Journals, and she always posts her video for the week there. This week we need to use an imitation or cardstock, a bead. My numbers were 60, which is a bead, 21 is a tag, 73 is ledger paper, and our bonus is embossing. I don't have my embossing stuff out. This is second time, because first time I didn't have my cardstock out. So anyway, I want to show you, this is the new binder that I'm going to use. This is what I've been using all year, and it's just, there's still plenty of paper, but it's just too chunky. It's just getting too big before long. You know, it's going to be like this. So, I had bought this to use for something else, and I did something else with that. So I have these, and then I have this, and I just think they're beautiful. It's really pretty stuff. So I will probably leave these in there and maybe eventually use them as a cardstock, because wouldn't they be pretty? So I have that. I'm going to set this off to the side for a minute. So what I did before, when I was thinking I was recording, I just put my papers on, and this is the beginning. I thought I'd keep that there. I like that. So this is Jenny Bolin paper. Now, for my tag, I used this die, and I cut this out. I did that ahead of time because, you know, you can't see me cut it, so why make you sit there while I cut it? But I didn't get the things poked out. I got this die at Temu, and it came with a larger die too, a larger tag, but it wouldn't fit in my book, so we're going to do this one. And I have this stamp set, and what I thought I would do is stamp this mushroom and watercolor it. But I gotta get my clear embossing powder, so give me just a second to get my tin out. I'm gonna make that in a minute. This takes me a second because I got stuff piled on it. Alright, here we go. I hope I have clear in this one, because otherwise I'm going to have to go to the other side of the room. Ultra thick, that will work just fine, I think. Yeah, I think that's what we use. I don't see any other. I've got a lot of mine in little, plastic containers. And they're a lot easier to use that way. They're hard to get to. They're up in the top of my hutch, and I'm short. Okay, here's this. Now I got a piece of watercolor paper. I'm going to stamp up here because I tore that. Okay, let me get my block. I have my block laying out. There it is. And I think I'm just going to do the mushroom, because what I want to do, I have these. One of them I haven't even used, and I thought it would be neat to put it in there. I'll probably do this one because I haven't used this, and I'm on got a goal to try to use my stuff I haven't used. So probably this one is what I'll use. And the mushroom was the only thing that fit, besides the snail, but I just thought the mushroom would be cute. So I'm just using Versamark. Actually, I probably should have used a dark color, but we're using this. Just stamp it on there. Just getting a minute to get all of it on there. I didn't use my static buddy thing. Okay, I need to get a piece of paper that I can fold in half underneath it. Let me grab one up here off my printer. I can't get a hold of just one. All right. Wow. Here. I'll shake this up because I haven't used it for a long time. I hope I can see where I'm going to be painting, because usually when I do something like this I use a black, and I didn't even think about it. It just didn't even cross my mind. And that didn't even stick on there. It's only stuck right there. Huh. I guess we're going to do this over. I'll try my Versamark. Let me wipe off my stamp. Not my Versamark, my VersaFine. Okay, let's try this. Cut this off of here so I don't make a mess with it. Okay, now let me wipe my stamp off here. Okay, let's try this. I think VersaFine works. Pretty sure it does. It's been a while since I've done this. I almost did it again, didn't I? Let me grab my buddy. Alright. This is an embossing buddy. You get it, I got it from Stampin' Up. I don't know if they still have it. I've had this for years and years and years. It's something that I can't imagine in my lifetime I'd ever need another one. It's one of those things. If you don't lose it, you're going to have it. It's going to work for you for a lifetime, I think. Ooh, isn't that pretty? I could kind of put pressure on it. Okay guys, I hope this one works. Oh, that is not sticking to anything. I think I got a problem with this stuff. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta grab the other one. Oops, I better put a lid on that or I will spill it. And there's no doubt about that. So instead of trying to reach up and find the right one, I just grab my box. Got them all marked, I think. Crystal clear, there. That's what we want. Okay. Alright, now let's try this one more time. embossing buddy back. This is kind of embarrassing, but I guess you guys can see what happens. I know I got that on, where's my stuff? The scrapbook store that I shopped at all the time went out of business. And they had a box full of all of their embossing powders and stuff that were in the workroom. And I bought that, and that's one of the things. And that's probably been somewhere between 8 to 10 years ago. So who knows how long they had it. So I don't know, does it go bad? I didn't think it would go bad. It says 2002 on it. 20. What, is that 22 years? I guess it's older than I thought. Okay, let's put this on here. And if this doesn't work, I don't know what to do. I guess I could try my black soot. I think that one's got it on there. It's very hard to see, but I think it's there. We'll emboss and see. The thick one is not hard to see. But that looks like, to me, that it's got it on there. There, it's all coming out. Okay, so what that does is, you know how kind of a little raised area, and so your watercolor or whatever medium you're using stays in those lines. So it's really cool. Alright, so now let's get my paint out. I got this one. I think I'll use this one. I need my water. Definitely want to get these, the reds, and I want that color, but I don't want shimmery. Huh, I guess I'll try that one right there. And the greens and some of the browns there. Okay, now I need my water. And I need a brush. Let's use this one. So, oh, I need my thing to see which, I think I will start with this one. Because I want these to be red. I don't know how far you can even see. I have so little room here. I should have probably put some water in here so that it would spread easier for me. Oh, I went over the dot. I got too much paint on there. Okay, I'm just doing this. And I went out, so I'm just gonna kind of go outside of the lines a little bit because it's watercolor. It's okay. And I actually meant to put that color underneath, and I didn't do it. I guess maybe I'll put this one underneath. Not really doing the best job of this. I mean, I could do better than this. But I'm not. Okay, I'm going to use this darker red for the little one. Ooh, that is really red. Okay, and we will use this one. Actually, I'm going to switch paintbrushes. That's what these things are called. Did you know that? They're called paintbrushes. Apparently my brain didn't know it right then. Everything in me is wanting to do this over, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to put you through that. I've already done it how many times? Okay, so let's use a little bit darker for up here. And I kind of think I need some brown in that. Just mix a little bit in there. Just put it. There we go. Now I need to do this one that way too. Then I think I will use that brown. Oh, ah, pooey. When you use the ultra thick, it doesn't go over the lines as easy. It's very easy. But apparently my ultra thick is not wanting to play. Okay, so get my water put up before I spill it, and I'll set this over here so it can dry out. I like to let it dry out before I close it. Ooh, I got that on there. I'll wipe that off. And I'll just set this right here and let that dry while we work on the rest of this. Okay, so I want to use this one. I just took this apart when I was recording before. I've never used this one. I've used this one, but the difference is, it took me a minute. The difference is this looks torn on the edges, so we're going to use this. I don't know if that will. Yep, we'll probably go through there. I'll have to use the big one. Okay, let's put this on here. And let's cut. I'm going to use craft cardstock because I have to use cardstock for this. And so this is where my cardstock is going to come in. Ouch, I just snipped my finger. I didn't totally snip it through. Oh, you know what? That's going to be too wide. Too wide. It's not going to fit. Okay. So, I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, let's hopefully put this through here. Oh my. I got thicker cardstock in there than usual. But it worked. Okay. Get this. There we go. I'll clean out my die after. Okay, now let's ink some of this stuff up. My die is over here. Where did my tag go? Wasn't my tag just there? What? I don't understand. My tag was just right there. I don't know how I do this, you guys. I just don't know how I do this. How is the tag? I guess we're gonna have to cut another one. This is crazy. Oh boy. Alright, well, let's use this to cut another one. But what I want to do, you know, as soon as I turn around from doing this, I'm going to be like, oh, there's my tag. Because that's how it rolls. That's how I roll. I just poked the holes out of it. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. I found it, you guys, I found it. Because underneath this stuff I piled on top of it. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're just going to put some ink on here. Well, I should put a thing on there, shouldn't I? I grab my punch. Or it might be easier to grab my die, but I think it would be. Let me do that real quick. Okay. Should be on here. Oh, come on. Where is it? I am not finding it. There it is, right there, right there. Okay. Let's bring this back up here. And I think I'll just use a little piece of this that I have out. So we'll just set that on there. Oops. Okay. All right. Why did I pick that up? I want this. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to put this back on here because it's so easy to lose these little bitty things. That's why I started storing them this way. Okay, let's put a little bit of ink on here. Glitter glue because it's such a small, tiny place to glue. I got a marker in my holder. That's a little bit bigger than that hole, but it's okay. It'll be fine. Okay, so then we've got this. Let's put some ink on this. Hopefully, you know, I never even looked yet. I thought, yeah, I didn't even look to make sure this fit. I kind of think I want to put some black down the sides of this. Let me grab some. So I think I will just cut a couple of strips. Or one strip will do because it's big enough. And we will mark it. I'm going to cut it right there. Okay. Hopefully that's the right size. That doesn't look even at all. It's not even. I don't know what I did. Well, I'll glue it on there, and if it hangs out, I'll hang it out over this edge, and I'll be able to cut it off that way. Well, I haven't even asked you how you're doing today. Hope you're having a good day. Can't remember if I said it because did I say it when I was recording the first time or this time? But we went to, well, on the way home from the doctor's office, we stopped and went to Ben's. My husband stayed in the van. He's not a fan. And I went in, I only looked at books. I got a few, but it was about 1 o'clock when we got there, and they had not changed the book bins yet. So, I didn't find a lot. The resellers were all there and had pretty well picked them over. But I found 13 books, so books at that one are 50 cents. They used to be a quarter when I first started going. They were a quarter. But once those resellers get in there and grab it all, you can't get any. Okay, I really hate how that's. I need more that's over, don't I? But I don't know. I'll fix it up later. So I guess what I will do is put some glue. I'm kind of trying to leave part of the edge unglued so that I can reach in with my scissors and cut. I think that would be easier than me trying to make this the right size, because if you know me, you know, that's not gonna happen. Now, is this dry? I can tell that one's not. I want to sprinkle, some paint, but I don't want it to mix with that. I mean, I know it can anyway, but I know what I'll do. Look at this, and then and I used watercolor for this because it holds up to the water. I like this die with the cut edge, or torn edge it looks like. It's pretty cool looking. Okay, so then I think what I will do is cut this one out. We'll put this one to good use. I'm not going to worry about the leaves, I don't think. Just going to do this real quick. Doesn't have to be perfect. We stopped on the way home after we left the Goodwill and got subs, so supper's taken care of. I don't have to cook tonight. We do not eat out very much at all, so it's a treat. We got coupons in the mail, 2 foot long for $12.99, so that will take care of supper and lunch tomorrow. Yay, yay, yay. My husband likes sweet onion teriyaki, and our store changed it, and it's not the way it used to be, and it aggravates him. So we went while we were out of town, and they still do it the old way there. Okay, so I'm going to put this right here, like that. And then I need to get my black out of here. Okay, put that up. I don't need that out. I'm just going to spray the tiniest little bit there. I don't need much. I'll put some water. Okay, and then I'll get that little bitty brush I was using because I want tiny, tiny little dots, which I'm not getting. They're not very black. I don't know if I can do it. That paper won't stay up on my shelf. Alright, you can go somewhere else. Okay, this is looking better. Now, it's on my slide mount, so if you do this and you don't want it on your slide mount, you need to also cut one and put it on there to cover it. I'm not caring right now if it's there. Okay. Now, let me... Oh, I got it all over my tag, too. Well, that's okay. Let me wipe this all up. I'm not doing a very good job of it. My alcohol, my rubbing alcohol thing is empty. I need to get more. And I wish I would have thought of that while I was out of town. I could have ran to Dollar Tree. Okay, so this one goes here and this one goes here. Now, I did not do my tag that, you know how, I'll show you in case you haven't watched my videos. I've had this tag that I always put the prompts on. I'm going to change, and I don't know which one I want to use. I think I know, but I need to see if it's going to fit there. And so all that is a tag with that there. Okay, so we have that. I need to get my twine. Figure out, I don't even know which one I'm going to use. I want a somewhat thin one. I'd probably be better off using crochet thread, but I don't have any out right now, so I'm looking here. Will one of these work? This is stuck. That's probably my thinnest that I have. That one's pretty thin, but it's pink and white. I don't think that's going to work. Here's a red. It's not the right red. I guess I don't know how to get my twine. I'm sorry. Of course, the twine is in the bottom of my organizing cubes I have back there. But I got it. I got it. I got it. Okay. So, let's cut one. And then I'm going to grab my beading needle. And look at the twine that's on my beading needle. I think I like this one better if I could get it through the bead. Now, I have a couple beads set out because I didn't know what I was going to end up doing. I don't think these will work. There's no white, so those are not going to work. So then, if we get in here, I've got these that I could cut apart. You know, right before I started, I got this all untangled. There we go. Okay. I could cut these apart here. I think I have a silver bead. Well, there's silver beads on here with these guys. Maybe I'll just use one of those. Have I cut into any of these? Is this the same thing? Yeah, there we go. I think that'll work. Or I have this, no, you know what I see I like? This green. Okay, now I'm hoping I can get it through here. And I can. Yay. Okay, now I need to make sure I don't lose that. I don't want to have to buy more. I'm not sure. I kind of thought, well, let's put this through here. I want to go this way. Wait a minute. I don't want that like that. Sorry, I'm trying to think this. I've never done this. I'm trying to think what I want to do here. Okay. I'm having trouble, you guys. Okay, so then I think I will put that. It really needs to be on both, but it can't be on both. Okay, let's tie a knot here. Oh, that didn't work right. Okay, well, there's my knot. And then I think we will tie a knot above this one, above the bead. Oh, my hands. I don't like that. No, we're not doing that. Okay. Don't run away, you crazy bead. Okay, so what we'll do, gotta get this thing threaded again. Sometimes I have trouble getting that hole on it to open. There we go. Okay. Let's put this in here. And put it back through here. Okay. Oh, gee. Come off. There we go. Then maybe I can, oops, I want it this way, don't I? Maybe I can just do this like I should have done in the first place. The bead to be right there. Okay, so now we have 2. No, we're going to cut this one off. The first one, the original one. We're going to put this bead up here. It's going to be right there. And now hopefully I can tie this the right way this time. Get it where I want it. Okay. Now I want it right down on that bead to hold that bead. Huh. Not sure I'm crazy about this, but there we go. It would be best if I could get both strands through the bead at the same time, but I can't. Okay, so this is going to go here. And I kind of want to put, I think I'm going to put this down here like that because I kind of want another color. I should probably tear this side too, shouldn't I? This is just a scrap I had left over. It's Jenny Bolin also. So we're going to put this right here. I'll have to punch that, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. Okay, I just knocked my slide mount off, or my, not slide mount, my film strip. Put glue over the string there. And I just used a folder, file folder, to cut my tag. I'm going to put it this way because I'll have a tag over there. I glued the ledger paper on there and then cut them together so that they were stuck together right. So then this is going to go on here. Got that right there. And I don't think there were any sayings on here, were there? No, I don't have any sayings on there. I think I want to stamp that. Ink, ink, ink. If you could see my desk. I'm going to take time this week to get my room cleaned up. Every once in a while I got to do that. It just gets ahead of me. you know, if you don't like it, I'll get on a spurt where I have a good day, I'm home all day, and so I'll make 4 or 5 videos, and that's when it starts getting, I start getting in trouble because I don't always clean up between every video, and it starts like, whoa. I'm going to tie this a little bit lower. I don't like it all the way up there. It's hanging off the page. There we go. Okay. I think that's it. Except maybe... Oh, that's the silver one. That'll cover up everything. There. I ought to have, let me see, I get my teeny tiny one. And my watercolors. And let's, I think I'll use a brown. I think I'll use this one right here. I'm sending my water. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my brush and try to just get it on the little dots. I think that will help it some. Am I still recording? Yes. I've been having problems lately. For some reason my batteries are not charging that well. And then my camera goes dead and I don't even know it. That one is not dry yet. I'm going to have to not do that one. But you see what I was going to do. There we go. But I also would like to put it in here and just get a little bit of watercolor around the edge of it too. Just so that doesn't look so much like a mistake. This one is that one. Oops, I really wanted to do that with green, but here I am doing it with the brown. I can do some green. For once, I want to mix it and get dirt. Okay, there we go. This is done. So it will go in my book. And next week I will show you what tag I pick out to use for my prompts. Oh, can't. I hope this will be okay if I turn it over. I gotta poke my holes. Okay. So that will go in there now. This probably won't hold more than the rest of this year because it's, you know, real little, but I'll figure something out then. There we go. Thank you for joining me. You have a blessed day. I'll see you soon. Bye.